Well, hi everybody. I know my subscribers that are tuning in that expecting an Alan Mogul update are probably wondering what I've been doing. Had a lot of different things, work commitments and so forth, but one of the things I've been doing, I promise I'll get back to the Mogul soon, but I've had a need to put together this Lathemaster 8x14 lathe. Long story, I used to have one like this. I bought this one in pieces. A friend of a friend had bought it and he was going to CNC it, and so it was basically a basket case and sitting around in pieces, and I bought it basically for spare parts. Now I have a need to, I do have a Grizzly 12x36 which I really love, but I have a need for a smaller lathe at a different location, so I thought it would be great to put this one back together. So that's what I've been working on this weekend. As you can see, I was missing a tailstock, and I got this one from Harbor Freight. Their customer service folks were actually very good, and I appreciate them helping me get that. I also, I meant to do this on my old Lathemaster lathe, is to put a hand wheel on the lead screw so that I can move the lead screw and the carriage by hand. But one of the biggest things I had to fabricate, so far anyway, was these saddle clamp blocks. The stock ones are cast iron. I didn't have a big chunk of cast iron like this, but I did have some brass, and it's roughly 1 inch by 1 inch square brass that's machined. The step here goes down about 1/2 an inch, and it's about 600 thousandths wide. This 8mm bolt is actually a clamp that's milled a little bit shorter, about a 32nd of an inch shorter than these. These are just a hair loose, and when you torque on this one, it pulls the assembly up and it actually locks the carriage in position. It's pretty cool. There's a guy named Dan Kotz who has a website that goes into more detail about that. And of course on this side is also the little brass saddle clamp I had to make. So I made those last night and I fit them today. I made them a little bit loose and I test fit them with a feeler gauge and ended up taking off 15 thousandths, and it fits perfectly. I just had them in there. I took them out to show on the video, and I'm getting ready to take this all apart, but when it was all together, solid, rock solid, it was great. I am missing a hand wheel for the carriage here, so I've ordered one from Amazon, one that's a little nicer than the stock one, and I'll show that at a later date as well. I did a video for the Lathemaster folks showing the re-greasing of the bearings, so this is that lathe that I was talking about. The other big thing I did was to install a DC motor. The one that I had before, the Lathemaster lathe I had before, had a DC motor just like this. If you want more info, you could look up Steve Bedair, B-E-D-A-I-R, or the Lathemaster Yahoo group. Has a lot of details about this. So I'm also planning to install a DRO. I had a DRO 350 on my old Lathemaster and I loved it, so I've gotten a used one that my buddy Russ is helping me with right now, and hopefully I'll be able to install that sometime soon. But I need to make a cover for the gears, and then I'll be pretty much done. So I think I wanted to take a quick video of this while it was partially disassembled and partially assembled, and I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take it apart and paint it. And I'll do another video once it's all put back together and I have the new hand wheel and show you what it looks like. So thanks for watching.